Smart people don't lose money because they're stupid. They lose money because they were tired, triggered, ego driven, or even under pressure. And in those moments, logic takes a back seat. If episode 5 was about identity, today is about what happens when your emotions override it. I've seen talented entrepreneurs lose six-figure opportunities, not because they lacked strategy, but because they reacted. Then they sent the wrong message, pushed too hard, pulled out too early. A lot of times they try to prove something instead of protecting something. Two different things. So pressure doesn't destroy intelligence, it exposes emotional fitness. And emotional fitness determines financial resilience. Last episode, we talked about identity, but identity collapses if you can't regulate your state. Vision alone isn't enough. Habits alone aren't enough. And discipline alone isn't enough. So when your emotional state shifts under stress, your execution shifts with it. And that's where the expensive mistakes happen. Most people treat emotions like flaws, but they're not. They're signals. Anxiety, that's uncertainty. Anger, something feels threatened. And the number one for most people, impatience. Expectations and reality aren't aligned. Elite performers don't suppress emotions. Think about Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. They decoded it. Your emotional state is performance data. I remember a six-figure deal when everything in me said, close this deal right now. I wasn't operating from clarity. I was operating from urgency. I needed that money. Urgency feels like logic when you're inside it. If I would have moved emotionally, it would have cost me. This VC out of London was going to invest in my company. But instead, I paused, I regulated, and then I reassessed. During that time frame, I discovered he had some SEC issues. He was being sued. That one pause saved my entire company. Now that's emotional fitness. Under pressure, your nervous system decides before your brain does. It doesn't care how smart you are. When you're dysregulated, you overestimate risk or you underestimate it. Reacting instead of responding makes smart people dangerous because they can justify bad decisions. Resilience, on the other hand, is the ability to stay clear under stress. Remember this, you cannot think your way out of a dysregulated state. You need to shift physically, breathe, fix your posture, do some sort of movement, and create space. High-level operators, they don't argue internally. They regulate the body, and then the mind follows. That's not soft, that's leverage. The story you tell yourself under stress decides your behavior. If your story is, I can't afford to lose, your body tightens up. But if your story is, I've survived worse, you stay composed. This is where identity is tested. Your narrative determines whether it breaks you or sharpens you. So resilience isn't toughness, it's recovery speed. How fast can you return to clarity? High stakes environments aren't won by intensity, they're won by stability. So emotional regulation isn't therapy talk, it's financial strategy, it's leadership strategy, it's performance architecture. And when you think about emotional mastery, that's not soft either. It's the foundation of power in hard moments. So smart people don't fail because they lack intelligence. Obviously, they fail because they never train their state under pressure. Your income will never consistently outperform your emotional fitness. This is the Inner Architect series, and resilience is part of the design. Your network doesn't just reflect your net worth. It determines what you think is financially normal.